Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review and welcome back to Rocktober, where today I, as a showgirl, inspired by Taylor Swift, I'm going to be listening to, I think, a creepy spooky song. That's what we've been doing through all of October, or Rocktober as I like to call it. I just wear silly little outfits and listen to some creepy stuff. So hopefully you're okay with that. Today's song is going to be Pet Sematary from the Ramones. I don't know much by the Ramones, if I'm being honest. I haven't heard this one before. I know that Pet Sematary is a book and a movie, and I haven't read or seen it just because it's called Pet Sematary and I love animals. This is faux. Let me tell you, this is faux and it's fallen off left and right. But there goes one right now. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about this just because it's called Pet Sematary. But let's see what this is like together. Let's find out why cemetery is spelled with an S, because I also don't know that. Let's just learn, okay? Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go.
Our next guests are the lead singer and the guitar player of a group that has been making records since 1976, performing their title song from the movie based on Stephen King's novel Pet Sematary. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, you got hum over there. Knock that stuff. Are you all right? Okay. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, Johnny and Joey Ramone. Kids.
Johnny and Joey Ramones. I don't even know who. I didn't even know their names.
Under the double with the steamboat, aging up is and warlords. Come at the grand, not making a sound. The smell of death is all over. And the night when the moon is run, someone cries silently in right. I don't wanna be buried in a bed cemetery. I don't want to live my life in fear. I don't wanna be buried in a bed cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I fall addicted to a sacred place. This ain't a dream I can't escape. Bones and bangs, the clicking of bones. Skeletons falling among the tombstones. And at night when the moon is bright, someone cries something ain't right. I don't wanna be buried in a bed cemetery.
They sing I Want to Be Sedated, right? I think that's them.
I don't wanna be buried.
That's what's coming in my head right now, hearing this.
I don't want to live my life again. No! The moon is full, the air is still. All of a sudden, I feel a chill. Picture is really just right.
Has a unique sound to his voice, like almost like a bounce. I don't know the proper term. You know what I mean?
Don't wanna be buried in a bed cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a bed cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I don't want to live my life again. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I don't want to live my life again.
This kind of has like a 80s sound to it. With the, I guess the keyboard, right?
Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Have a happy 1991 and come back again.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, nice to see you. We got to go, folks. Good night, everybody.
Happy 1991. Wow. That was good though. I really liked it. I like just the uniqueness of his voice. It kind of reminded me of somebody that I listened to last year for Rocktober. I wonder if I could find that. Let me see. Let me Google myself a second. Okay, it wasn't last year. It was 2023. I brought up my Rocktober playlist on my phone, even though I have a computer. It's just easier. It felt easier to do it on here. This isn't promotion, but if you want to check that out, there's a lot more creepy songs from last year and the year before. But I was thinking of Mushroom Head QWERTY. The vocals for that, like it had the same bounce. What's the technical term for that? What is that? You know what I mean? You guys probably know what I'm talking about. And I am not technical. I know the one time I said that people were screaming and people are like, it's called harmonizing. It's called, you know, a melody, harmonizing melody. It's not screaming. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know the technicalities, but I like it. I like what I hear, and that's all I know. That's where you guys come in. Okay, so my first question I have for Google is, what's the story behind Pet Sematary? It says, after tragedy strikes, a grieving father discovers an ancient burial ground behind his home with the power to raise the dead. Dr. Lewis Creed's family moves into the country house of their dreams and discovers a pet cemetery at the back of their property. Okay, how disturbing is Pet Sematary? That's another question. Parents need to know that the Pet Sematary is a remake of the 1989 horror movie. Wait, there's a remake? Both films are based on Stephen King's 1983 novel. While it's not excessively heavy on gore, it's plenty violent. And then it says to expect all this stuff that I'm not even going to repeat on YouTube. The book, Pet Sematary, it says it's about a much more fundamental and universal experience, grief and the fear of death. In the novel, we witness kindergartner Ellie Creed coming to terms with the concept of death as she fears for the safety of her cat, Church, and attends the funeral of her elderly neighbor, Norma Crandall. I kind of want to watch it. I've heard about it for years, since I was little, but I've always loved animals. I'm a big animal person. I'm a big pet person. Like, when I was little, we had to leave during Babe at the movie theater because a pig was hurt. And that was Babe. That was made for kids, I think. So I don't know if I could handle Pet Sematary. Let me know if you think I could. And I also wanted to look something else up. Oh, why is there an S? The S in Pet Sematary is intentionally there because it was inspired by a real-life pet cemetery near Stephen King's house that had a sign crudely made and misspelled by children. That is creepy. I mean, phonetically, they got it right, but do not like that. But I like the song, and I think it's cool that they took the movie and used that as inspiration for a song. I mean, you guys know I rave about Ice Nine Kills for doing the same thing today with movies. Is this the only song that the Ramones, is this the only movie or book that the Ramones have done this with? That would be an interesting question. And while we're here, I just want to see what Ramones songs I know in case you guys want me to go down the rabbit hole of them. I would be willing to do that. I'm just going to look up top songs. Blitzkrieg Bop. I know that one. I Want to Be Sedated. And that's about it. No, Pet Sematary. Yeah, I don't know anything else. Blitzkrieg Bop. I didn't know that was them. And I Want to Be Sedated. So would you consider them punk rockish? Because they have kind of like a punky vibe to them. But they're definitely rock. They got a lot of songs. Like a lot of songs. It also says Rockaway Beach is another big one. But I can't picture that one in my head. So let me know if you guys want me to check any of those out. Even the ones I know. Like I always say on this channel, I'll go back and just re-listen to songs I know or check out the music video, watch a live performance. Just because I heard it doesn't mean I won't listen to it, but I'll just let you guys know that I've heard it before. But yeah, I kind of want to go down the Ramones rabbit hole. It seems like a lot of people like the Ramones, a lot of bands, you know, talk about how they were an inspiration for them to start their band. So I think it would be worth looking into them more. This one, I will end here. It was fun. It was interesting. It was creepy. Still don't know about that movie. But Good song. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.